Did you know that some Roman emperors had some really bizarre habits and beliefs? Though they ruled the civilized world, some of their habits and beliefs were downright shocking. Let's take a closer look at 5 of the strangest Roman rulers of all time. 1. Caligula. The mad emperor Caligula was Rome's most infamous and unpredictable emperor. He was notorious for his lavish spending, cruelty, and sexual depravity. But Caligula took his arrogance to new heights when he declared himself an actual living god. He commanded citizens to worship him and even wanted to have a statue of himself erected in the Temple of Jerusalem. Of course, the Jews took offense to this blasphemy. He also appointed his favorite horse as a priest and Roman senator just to mock the elite. Clearly, this emperor had an ego problem. 2. Nero. Tone-deaf tyrant. The vain emperor Nero fancied himself an artist and performer. But in reality, his singing was horrendous, described as shrill and weak. Still, Nero forced his unfortunate subjects to attend recitals where he would sing for hours non-stop. Those who dared leave early were executed. Nero even had his mother killed so he could seize power. When Rome burned in 64 AD, rumors swirled that Nero played the fiddle and sang as he watched the city burn. 3. Commodus. Megalomaniac gladiator. Commodus was another emperor who thought himself divine. He adored gladiator combat and strutted around dressed like Hercules, who he thought he was the reincarnation of. He would fix matches, entering the arena himself to shamelessly slay animals and disabled soldiers. The crippled men would be tied down or amputated to ensure Commodus' victory. For ordinary gladiators, fighting the emperor often meant a death sentence. 4. Tiberius. Enamored with eels. Tiberius was one of Rome's most reviled rulers, known for his reclusiveness and perversions. But he also had a strange obsession: eels. Tiberius ordered a special cave to be built on the island of Capri with an eel colony inside. He enjoyed hand-feeding the slippery fish and watching them nibble at slaves. Some say he developed a morbid fascination after eels fed off the corpses of his enemies. Either way, Tiberius had a peculiar soft spot for these slithering sea creatures. 5. Heliogabalus. An eccentric enigma. One of Rome's most bizarre emperors was the androgynous Heliogabalus. He would often don dramatic cosmetics and dress in flowing robes like a woman. His many marriages and affairs with both men and women were scandalous. Strangest of all, Heliogabalus collected hair clippings from his subjects and would decorate his palace with braids and locks of hair. After he was assassinated, his body was dragged through the streets, ending the reign of one of history's strangest rulers. From insane egomaniacs to homicidal crooners, the Roman emperors were clearly an eccentric bunch. Their unusual habits provide a glimpse into the unfettered power these men wielded over the ancient world. Thanks for joining me as we unearthed some shocking secrets of Rome's most debaucherous rulers. Let me know in the comments who your favorite bizarre emperor was, and don't forget to subscribe Factoidz for more updates.